Alright, so let's quickly dive into some of the science behind this project. If you understand some of the stuff we talk about in this video, it's going to end up helping you when you start your build. It really is crazy to think about how basic things like air or water, things we typically associate with being calm, peaceful, and not having much use, can do such marvelous things like lift heavy cars or an elephant or really anything else you can think of. So remember, hydraulics is the science of using air or gas to pressure, power, and eventually move something. So here's how it works. Each hydraulic system has a few parts to it. They have a part that compresses the gas, a series of pipes, and then a part that uses the energy from that compressed gas. So using that knowledge, can you quickly pause this video and brainstorm, how do you think this system on your screen right now works once the piston on the left, called the actuator, is engaged and pushed down? Exactly, so once the air gets pushed down, it has nowhere to go, so it builds up and pressurizes, then pushes out and moves the other side. And just to quickly clear things up, you may have heard us say pneumatics and hydraulics. They're really similar, but the one key difference is pneumatics deals with air, while hydraulics introduces fluids like a water or a different substitute. So this is sort of a challenge question, but can you pause this video one more time and ask yourself, why might hydraulics with the fluids be a little bit more impactful and effective than pneumatics with air? This first syringe is filled with air, and as you squeeze the syringe, you can tell that the air compresses. But in this second one, no matter how hard you squeeze it, the water doesn't want to change its shape. But as you can see when I take my finger off, there was definitely pressure inside. So let's pretend that same system is filled with water instead of air. Instead of that air compressing, 100% of that inputted work is going to go straight to lifting the other side up, since water can't shrink and compress at all. So in real life, these systems are giant metal tubes and cylinder blocks. But in our case, our system is represented by these syringes and tubing, which perform a similar action. Notice how the air gets pushed out of one syringe, through the tubes, and then out the other one? So it's almost time to get started on your own, and what our task is going to be is to see how we can make the most and do something cool with this movement right here.